Oh.
When is it? I'll redo it because our man's here.
Oh.
Hang on 1 second.
See, I put the clues together and I figured out that it was a special guess.
Oh. Do you know who it is?
I was guessing Justin. Yeah. You can't get anything past me.
No, man, no.
He's too smart for that.
What's up, brother?
I was talking about just as from an outside perspective, and I was reading last week how like they were talking about we broke records with. Well, I guess we should introduce this guy. Look at these two. We got Justin from Ruoff Mortgage, who has joined us. He's been on with me with just a Zoom, or we did a Microsoft Teams call. We kind of gave our viewers a little bit of an update, what was going on with the market, but he has been gracious enough to join Steve and I. Steve did not know he was coming, but I learned not too long ago Steve and him are boys, and I didn't realize this. And this is the two best golfers in Westchester Liberty. I don't know who won.
No, I just decided I'm gonna keep pestering them until I get a rematch. So
I'm just gonna hold out so I can keep the match win in my
Who
column.
won the last time?
It was me, our team, for match play.
Oh, okay.
It was a two-man team match.
Gotcha.
To be fair to Justin. It wasn't one-on-one. I still never play in one-on-one. Just kidding.
That's what I'm saying. I think maybe the next thing is we go out to either Weatherington or Fort Bridges on site, and that way we can audit all strokes, all shots. There's no fluffing of the ball, and see who
You won't get that between the two of us.
You guys strict?
We are straight up.
oh yeah.
Well, the other thing too is we both coach high school golf.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
That's how we met, actually.
Yep.
But where are you coaching?
I was at Fairfield.
Okay, and you coach at?
Dakota West.
Yeah. Are you still a coach?
I'm not. No. Let's see. 2021 was my last year.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Kids.
You have 3.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yep.
How was the Christmas?
A lot. So we spent it in Texas. The problem is when you get gifts from grandparents flying them
Let's say getting
from
them back
Texas.
home.
Yeah.
man.
So I was 4 pounds over on my one bag. Cost me $100 to bring my kids' toys back. So, but no, it was a good Christmas. They got cold down there. It was 0 degrees a couple times, but it was also 65 4 or 5 days out of the week. So it wasn't bad. It was a good trip. We do that every other year to go see the in-laws. So
That's good. Well, let me ask you this. Back to golf. When's the last time you used a breakfast ball?
The breakfast ball?
Yeah. You're like, what is that? Let me tell you about us amateur golfers.
Wow.
it's been a while. It's been a while for me.
I would have
I don't
to
get
say-
a lot of leeway from people that I play with.
That's really the right point, right? The group you play with kind of dictates that. And I think the guys we play with, both of us have a lot of common guys we play with, and they're in that tier where we don't believe in breakfast balls. We don't believe in mulligans. We believe in the stroke system.
Yeah.
And we believe in keeping a handicap that's honest and straight up.
Yeah.
And
I hate to golf with you guys.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I think Justin's the same as me, though. We have an understanding there's a time to have a good time, and there's a time to be what we play, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't go out there in t-shirt and shorts and hit it around and
allow people to do mulligans.
and do whatever. And there's other times when, like the tournament we played against each other.
For sure.
You're not going to go out there and like allow someone to just kind of
roll the ball.
Yeah, roll the ball and do whatever.
6 foot gimmies. That's enough.
No, that's not going to happen there either.
No, I always kid with people. I'll have like a 2-footer, like, oh, it's good. I'm like, you don't know my golf game as well as I do. If you knew, I would not be giving me that putt. So,
is putting the weakest of your game?
for me, 100%.
I would second that motion for me too.
Is it really?
Yeah. I think it's the hardest thing to do in golf. I mean,
I agree, and do it consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a streaky putter. I'm not sure how you
Yeah,
feel.
that's
So sometimes you feel really good, and sometimes you feel like you don't know where you're going to hit it.
It's the smallest swing, but it's the one. Right. It's the swing that has to be the most precise, right?
Yes.
You're now trying to get it into that small cup. That first long swing is not to get it. I mean, it'd be great if it does go in, but you're trying to get it in a 25 to 30 feet area where it's like when you're putting, it's this big, right?
Yes.
So it's definitely the smallest swing, but the one that has to be the most precise, which is why I think most people struggle with it.
I agree.
I don't know if this is accurate with you guys. I remember, I'll never forget this. I asked a pro, I said, what's the first thing you work on? And he always said putting. He's like, people want to hammer it off the green or this and that. He's like, but if I can get you the confidence to start sinking 6 foot, 8 foot putts, it's amazing how much the confidence when it goes back on a approach shot, saying, okay, I don't have to get this within such and such. I know if I get it within this, I'm going to hammer it home, or at least not 3-putt.
Well, I think from a coaching standpoint, if you would have seen our team practices, I think we would have seen the same thing. You would have seen us work from the greens on back.
Yep.
And that's always.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, our practices, it was like we did an hour to an hour and 20 minutes on the putting green and chipping green.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hey, you should go hit balls, but we've now worked on the one part that everybody, especially, JV golf, it's like.
Got to get that right.
I mean, you can save, most of those kids are, 20 to 25 handicaps, and you can save 3 or 4 shots in 9 holes just by chipping and putting better.
Yes,
Sure. Whereas like getting them to hit a driver straighter is not going to save them that many shots.
Right.
It's just not. So.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We always want to go up there and hammer it, right? We all can do that, and that's where we spend our most time on the range because we want to see how far we go. That's what I do.
Get on the top tracer and try to get the long drive.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
My name is Steve Nguyen. I'm a partner in Hackman Financial Group, and we are a financial advising firm that handles asset investments, also corporate benefits for folks. We are registered investment advisors. Best way to get a hold of us is to reach us at 513-891-5300. You can also reach us through our website at hackmanfinancial.com.
I'm Justin Epier with Ruoff Mortgage. I'm a Vice President Branch Manager of our Westchester office right on Union Center Boulevard. I can be contacted at 513-264-2578. You can also find more information at www.epierlendingteam.com. And any housing question, mortgage questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.